What's going on, guys? I'm back with a brand new spoiler review for you guys. And I just watched Invincible, Season 3, Episode 4, starring Mark. I don't even call him Invincible anymore. I never did, really. He's not invincible. He's not invincible. But that's what the show is called. So here we go. Also, King Immortal. That's right. And Battle Beast. Yeah. Yes, man. Yes. And there is no, first of all, so you already know what's up. Episode 4, titled, You Were My Hero.
My hero.
It's pretty much going off of Mark and Adam Eve's long-awaited date. And it's so convenient that it's around Valentine's Day that this happened. You noticed that, right? You did notice that?
Love sucks.
And here come the Lane twins. Dropkick and Punch Face, whatever their dumb names are. Are they Hawaiian or what are they? It's not important. It's not important. Just know that. They come over there, interrupt their date, telling them they have to go to the future for some situation going on, right? And Mark's not feeling it. Mark's in his new attitude era. He is not a happy person these days for a lot of reasons. All right, but they actually convinced this dude to go with them. And when he gets to the future, he's got to go against King Immortal. He just finds that out. I'm not going to go into all the detail of that right now, but that's what's going on with that. Okay? We get back to the present time. And in comes that epic prison break that you see in the comic books, if you know what I'm talking about. And that's pretty much what's going down in episode 4. Okay? The first thing I need to pinpoint out, I just knew that Mark was going to blame Cecil for those cameras.
We hate that guy.
That's right, man. We knew from the last episode, the last 3 episodes, the vendetta going on between Mark and Cecil. And Mark, he still got a hot one. He's got a hot one sizzling for Cecil. Not like that. Not like that, man. He has some anger, some heat. So, of course, when he sees a camera in his backyard on a tree, who do you think he's going to think immediately? And I knew it. I was like, oh, he's gonna go march down to Cecil's kingdom, his castle, and mess things up. And he definitely messed that entire hallway up. And Cecil was not happy about this. I think Cecil didn't know this was gonna happen. And Cecil, he was on it. He was immediately on trying to find out what really happened. Well, we know Angstrom. We saw Angstrom's hand sitting there like the villain from Inspector Gadget. You couldn't see his face, but you could hear his voice laughing or whatever he's doing. And we're trying to figure out, how did he come back? How the hell did he come back? But, meanwhile, he's still Mark's still trying to get in Cecil's face about that camera that he thinks he had something to do with. Because he just wanted any reason. He wanted any reason to hurt Cecil physically. He really did. He really did. And you know it. But we'll find out. We'll find out what goes on with that little situation later on. We kind of get the gist of it, but Another thing that I need to discuss. Mr. Immortal, or King Immortal. I don't know why I keep saying Mr. Immortal. That's a whole other character, I'm assuming. I know of. King Immortal is a way better character than Immortal.
It's good to be the king.
Yeah, so I can't already stand the normal Immortal. Okay, I can't stand him. I at first I had really no thoughts about him, no issues at all. Didn't really care about his character. He had this thing that he had with Omni-Man. They didn't like each other. They're both D-heads, honestly. But I didn't put too much emphasis or thought into it. But now, with this season coming into play, I'm seeing a lot more of how Mr. Immortal is just an idiot. He's an idiot. He's complete and utter idiot. Him and Kate. Idiots that are made for each other. Okay? Perfect for each other. But when Mark goes to the future and he finally gets to see King Immortal, this man is not withered, but he's mentally withered and torn down as a person. He's murdered so many people, which he says is in the name of trying to get Mark's attention, the Mark in that future, to come back and take his rightful throne. Because the Mark from that future gave him that throne, right? He said, here, you take care. I don't know why he gave Immortal the throne. What? Yeah, that's a whole nother story. I don't understand. Maybe I have to go back to the comic books and do my research on that decision alone. But he gave this man the throne, and it shows you how sad it would actually be to be immortal, to live that long, to see people perish before you do, and you never will unless they remove your head and keep your head away from your body. But anyways, yeah, so it's very sad. The man is just stark crazy, and he's asking and begging this man to please end my life, please. And he's spitting bars. Immortal was spitting bars. Okay, he could have made a whole rap song right there with the quotes he was saying. The things he was saying are quotable. I'll probably have them on the screen. The lines he was kicking in this episode, it was heartfelt, and I forget that it's Immortal saying these things. Like, it's very, very sad, and just a dark moment. You don't realize how dark that is. It's like ask Dracula how he feels living that long. And probably going insane. This is why he's evil in the first place. But, King Immortal was tripping. And that's because he had just lost it. He's lived too long. He's lived too long. And he needed someone to end his suffering. Okay, and that was a very, deeper than I thought it was going to be type scene. Let's just say it like that. All right. Last thing I need to discuss with you guys. That prison break was a hell of a roller coaster. Yeah, from the beginning to the end, that entire prison break was just something you see in a movie, and you get my adrenaline was pumping the entire time. I'm like, oh man, it's about to go down, or it's already going down. It's already in progress. The going down is in progress right now. The going down is happening right now. From the time that Alan just breaks Battle Beast out that cage, and you get to see, Omni-Man over there accepting his fate. But telling the man, I wish you knew. I wish you knew how I felt. It's sad that you never will know. And that was so deep. That was entirely deep. You can say he's a coward for accepting his fate or whatever, but that's here or there. But at the same time, that was real. That was so real. And it's the fact that Battle Beast was ready. He's always ready to fight. He's always ready to fight. At any time, any moment. He even threatened Alan, saying, if you don't give me something to fight, I'm going to fight you. I'm going to fight you, man. And so he promises some Viltrumites he can fight when he gets out of that cage. He breaks other prisoners out, and they all do their little renegade, their little, rebel and breakout scene, prison scene at the same time. And they're messing everybody, the guards up and doing all this stuff. And they walk into that room. They get into that room. And they approach the two Viltrumites who have Omni-Man in custody. And that's when it's about to really go down. And it really did go down. It really did go down. Especially Omni-Man and Alan. It's going to call something else that was not going to be cool. And Omni-Man and Alan, that tag team duo was like Jordan and Pippen. And that might be a bad comparison, but that's all I can think of right now. They were like, they were really teaming up and doing their thing in that room, in that battle room. I call it the battle room now because that's all that was going down in that room. All right, until they just blew a hole out the side of the ship and they took it outside. They took it outside, like some dudes in New York take a fight outside the club. Okay, you want to go outside? Let's go outside, son. Type stuff was going on. All right. The only thing that I have, or my only gripe with that last part, is that Battle Beast, with all that rage and the hype and bravado that he had in him, he didn't do a lot. He didn't do a lot of really cool stuff in that fight scene. He was mangling and tangling with that one Viltrumite the entire time. And they were like scuffling and scratching. And I don't know what they were doing. But the more epic scenes, the more epic fight scenes were between Omni-Man and Alan doing the double head punch that you see in the comic book. Okay? That was the coolest part of that fight. But they were getting down. It was a lot going on. Okay, I just was a little disappointed in Battle Beast. I know he can do better, and he will do better. If you know what you know that he will do better later on, and they better represent with that episode that I'm talking about. That episode better be at least one episode long of that entire fight that I'm talking about. Okay? But that's it for now. That's all I got to say for now. Until episode 5, like, share, you know what to do.